Hello, beautiful soul. I hope you're having a beautiful fucking day because I fucking am. I'm Mystic Mikey. Time to read you to fucking filth. Okay, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Okay, anyway, but it's been a minute. I haven't been on here not for 60 seconds. 60 whatever. Anyway, so here I am. Hello, beautiful souls. And like I said, I know it's been a minute. Just lots of things going on, but I just wanted to do a collective reading, come back, and no, this page is not done. Okay, all my pages are still active. I know I just had to take a lot of self-care time. What's new? Anyway, um, I am here, and I hope you are putting yourself first. I hope you're wearing your crown and this, that, and the other. She's back! She's back! She's not jumping through hoops for motherfuckers who beg and demand excellence when they do less than the bare minimum. No, we're not doing that. Not in 2023. Anyway, okay, here we go. So I'm just doing a collective reading. Like I said, I hope you're having a beautiful day. There's my tags right there, whether you're watching this live or post live. Mystic Mikey. That's my Instagram and TikTok at Mystic Mikey 1023. So the today it's just gonna be pretty much a collective message. So let's see what Spirit has to say to all y'all. Let me see. I'm seeing a couple things. Hello, it's been a minute for sure. I hope all is well with you. I hope all is well with you as well, mi amor. I hope you're doing great. I hope you're doing fantastic. Thank you. So let us see right here. A collective reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Leave the fucking rest. You're fucking amazing and you fucking know it. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, let me just shuffle the cards and give them a little like. A little like here. A little love. A little love. A little like. Feel free to share this, whether you're watching this live, whether you're watching this post live. Feel free to share this and like this and share with whoever you want to. So let's see what Spirit has to say. Just shuffling the cards right now. Let's see. Let us see. You know, I just feel intuitively, just even before I get any cards, you know, the theme of the energy that's been coming up a lot is relationships. You know, whether you're challenged by certain relationships, whether you're feeling like certain relationships just do not serve you anymore for whatever reason, give yourself enough grace to make room for things that do deserve you and things that you are deserving of. Okay? So I'll say it again. It's okay to make room for new things. Okay? So I feel like a lot of you are going to be removing things from your life that make room for these new things, you know, because I just feel like a lot of things have been taking up unnecessary space, things that just don't serve you anymore. But let's see how the cards reflect that. Okay, let's do this. Okay, anyway. So, okay, are we there? No, not yet. No, Spirit said no, absolutely not yet. But, okay. No, still shuffling. Wow. So, okay. There we go. First card. Eight of Cups. Oh my God. Okay. The Eight of Cups. See, I was talking about walking away from things. Doing things that just aren't fun. You're just like, you're in a room with a bunch of people. And you're like, why am I participating in these conversations? Why am I participating in these things don't serve me anymore? Right? Those are the conversations either you're having with yourself, Spirit team's having with you. Maybe we're ignoring it, maybe we're not. Whatever the case is, Spirit's pushing you to walk in a new direction with that Eight of Cups. But what happens when you embrace the energy of the Eight of Cups? I've said this before. When you embrace the Eight of Cups energy, you embrace new. You embrace something that's better for you. It's like it's just new. But anyway, here we have the World card all at the same time. The World is a card of completion. It's like you're done with that cycle. You're done with that thing that just no longer serves you anymore, right? It's just some of you also, I don't know if this is going to resonate with somebody. There could be someone around. This could be specific. Okay, so only take this if it resonates. Okay, but there's somebody, I don't know if they like ask about you, I don't know if they like ask if this would be someone that knows your circle or knows of your circle in some type of way, that they want to connect with you for some weird reason. Somebody wants to connect with someone right now, and I'm not sure if it's romantic, but there is a liking. Okay, so this person could potentially be older than you, possibly, by maybe by a few years, give or take. But I feel like they ask about you. It feels genuine. It doesn't feel, I'm not sensing like something suspicious, but maybe they have to be kind of, uh, on the down low about it. Not in a bad way, but I'm not really getting malicious. But it's like somebody that wants to talk to you for some reason. I don't know why they want to talk, but well, that's the side. See, there we go. Page of Swords. Right. That's the energy of somebody that again is asking, could be watching a little bit. But the Page of Swords is also a deliverer of messages. I feel like for some of you, you might have to, I don't know if you're going to have to this weekend or if it's going to actually cross over into the next week, but sometime coming up, some of you could have messages that you either hear that might, you know, challenge you to look at things from a different perspective, or, and this feels like most of you, you might have to deliver news or messages that are hard to deliver or say. It's kind of like Page of Swords is very blunt. It's an energy that carries a lot of weight in some senses, but because it carries so much weight, it's so easy to say. So I feel like this is going to be easy for you to say and harder for someone else to hear, right? Verdad. Okay, right here. Verdad, Mina. Okay, Two of Cups right here. This is relationship. It could be with regards to a relationship right here. So I don't know if someone wants to like apologize to you, or if someone wants to, or you want to connect with someone in some type of, see, because the Two of Cups talks about forgiveness, it talks about rekindling, it talks about reuniting, it talks about connecting with somebody new or something like that. So some of you, it could be connected with someone new, but for most of you, I feel like this message with regards to a relationship is either hard to deliver or hard to hear, and it's just not resonating, right? So pay attention to whatever works for you. Right here, strength. Okay, you are strong enough to either deliver or to hear this message. Okay, you are strong enough to hear. I'll say it again. You are strong enough to hear or deliver this message, whatever resonates with you. Okay, Leo energy. So I don't know if this is pertains to something or somebody that's a Leo, or you're going to be embodying that energy of somebody that is expressive, but also very confident. Leos have a very confident way in the way that they express, but they're also strong and they overcome things. So you are going to overcome the situation, whatever it is. Okay, Queen of Pentacles too, at the same time, that's, look at, I see a newfound respect that you have for yourself, but that other people have for you, all together. So whatever the case is, it's like, don't, sometimes we're too hard on ourselves, trying to get to the next level, trying to get with the program, or do the next big thing, or whatever the case is. Don't put so much pressure and don't put so much stress on yourself to elevate quickly, or elevate in a way where it's like, I gotta get things done now, I gotta do things now, this, that, and the other. Give yourself a little grace this weekend, is what Spirit is saying. Spirit is really focusing on communicating the message of just uh, you know you moving gracefully through this transformation, whatever the case is, because I feel like for some of you guys, you've just been really just too hard on yourself, which right here, Queen of Pentacles energy gives me this energy of like, go out, take a break, do some self-care for yourself, stay in, I don't know what I was gonna say. I almost said order a movie. I'm like, what is this, the 90s? Anyway. But I mean, no, it's like, just doing something fun for yourself, because the Queen of Pentacles very much is the queen of self-care. She really is the queen of self-care, because she really makes time for the things that she needs to make time for, right? Three of Pentacles right here. So I feel like, okay, Mm. This okay. Okay. Okay, so again, I feel like someone recently or is going to acknowledge the work that you do or the work that you've been implementing in some type of way. Wheel of Fortune right here. Things are turning in your favor. So I feel like for some of you, if you resonate with the message about relationships and relationships transforming or relationships changing for the better, they these things are going to mm, they're going to work out in your favor. So whatever part of the relationship message that you are resonating with, whether it's something that's hard to say or whether it's something hard to hear, whatever the case is, I feel like it's going to work out in your favor. It's going to be easier to hear than you think and feel like before you hear the message, but also at the same time it's going to be, and if you're delivering the message, it's going to be easy to deliver that message. Okay, let's see, look at right. So I feel like for some of you with the tower right here, you might be going through a tower moment. You might be going through that moment where it's like revelation. Some of you had shocking truths and revelations that you've heard, that you've had to come across, and that's okay, because the tower, the thing that I love the most, mira, the thing that I love the most about the tower is that it's quick. Yes, it's shocking. Yes, sometimes it's just like, ugh, but we know now. Okay, everything's out in the open. Everything's out in the open, and we don't have to guess. We don't have to assume. We don't have to think about what is and what isn't anymore. Now the tower has cleared the slate, right? So that we can move forward and progress. That's what the tower is all about. So whatever it comes down to. Hola, hola, how are you, mi amor? I hope you're doing good. I hope you are having a beautiful, fantastic Friday. Thank God it's Friday. I know it's been a minute. It's been a minute since I've been on since I've been on here. Um it's just lots of self-care stuff, honey. But I lots of self-care stuff. But anyway, I'm glad to see y'all, whether you're watching this live or post live, but thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, I feel like too with the tower at the same time. I think the tower, look, everything that has shown up right now on this tarot spread right here, I feel like it's really it's all tower moment right here. Walking away, that can cause a tower moment. Messages that you have to hear, tower can be a tower moment. Messages that you have to deliver, tower moment, right? Forgiveness can be a tower moment, right? Overcoming stuff can be a tower moment, right? Realizing that you have to, even self-care can be a tower moment, but not so much. Okay. How have you been, Bubble? I've been good, Bubble. How are you? I've been good. I've been good. It's just been a minute, but I mean, just doing self-care things. I hope you are too, as well, beautiful soul. The Three of Pentacles right here. This is where things get tricky, because I don't know why this card is giving this energy right now, but I feel for some of you, I don't know if this is a friendship, okay? I don't know if this is like a relationship. I don't know what this is. You have to, decipher what this means to you, because it's, collective. So messages become more, general and diluted sometimes. But I don't know. Somebody wants you for themselves. Somebody wants you only for them, and they don't want to share you with anyone else. I don't know what that means, but it's like I don't know if you have an energy that naturally likes to socialize, talk with people, connect with people, but somebody doesn't want you to access that part of your person. But that's who you are. If that resonates with you, that's who you are. You like to connect with people. And I don't know. I guess detaching from this and going on a personal level, I personally do not like when people get too fucking like possessive. It just gives me weird vibes. It's just weird vibes. So I don't know if you resonate with that message of just like, it feels like like I can't even be myself because you want me to act and be a certain way, and it's just like, you know um and it's just like it doesn't allow space to be who you are, because you always have to watch what you're doing, what you're saying, because so and so's like, well, why are you letting so and so talk with you like that? You like, why are they joking with you like that, like they know you? And this, I'm like, motherfucker, please, like motherfucker, listen, okay? I you should feel free to socialize with whoever you want to socialize, whatever relationship connection you're in. And if someone has a problem with that, that speaks more to their character and not so much to your loyalty, which I feel like if this resonates with you, this person has called your loyalty into question. Okay? Right? Don't let people call. Mira, 5 of Swords. Oh, ay Dios mío. Ay Dios mío. I'll say it otra vez. Ay Dios mío. But 5 of Swords, see, I was getting that. I was getting like the gossipy, celosa type of energy where like somebody is like purely gets jealous because you like to connect, because you like to be social, or because you like to have multiple people like in your space for whatever reason. They consider it a disrespect, right? But this person has insecurity issues, right? But with the 5 of Swords too, it's gossipy, but it's also someone that kind of, a little shady, honey. Don't let no one be shady to you and call your loyalty into question when you know damn well you've been loyal, right? So no, we don't play that shit. Okay. Anyway, Knight of Cups right here. Okay. You know what it is? Someone doesn't want. Okay, so this is coming from a place. If this part of the reading is resonating with you, somebody who's kind of being overly possessive towards you in some type of way, it's because they know somebody can treat you better than they have been treating you. And right now you're receiving that kind of kindness right here at the Knight of Cups. They know you can receive that kind of kindness, and that threatens them in some type of way. Okay, this could be family, this could be friends, this could be a partner. Okay, but it's giving red flags. It's giving red flags, mi amor. Okay. Anyway, so let's see see right here. Look at 9 of Swords. They're scared. They're terrified. Anyway, so let's see what else the cards have to say. See, without you, they're left out in the cold. They feel left out in the cold. This person's like so deeply insecure. Somebody insecure in your circle. But anyway, 10 of Pentacles right here. Speaking. Oh, okay. Yeah. 10 of Pentacles. ¿Qué más? Empress. Okay, yeah. Emperatriz, right? And 10 of Pentacles. The Empress and the 10 of Pentacles. I feel like, too, at the same time, this is you. This is your energy speaking, and it's like you give and give. I don't know. Like, I want to say that you're kind of in an over-giving mood recently. And Spirit kind of wants you to pull that energy back. There's nothing wrong with giving, right? Giving is a beautiful energy, right? But if you're giving, make sure you're receiving too at the same time. Because I feel like for some of you, you could have this, again, habit of not going into this Queen of Pentacles energy that you need to go into, where you're like making a day for yourself, spa day, whatever the case is, retail therapy, honey, whatever it is, going to Starbucks, whatever. It's like you haven't had time for you. You haven't had time to go out there and just do the things that you love to do, right? Let's ask it. You don't have to type it into the chat whether you're watching this live or post live, but just ask yourself, when's the last time you did something for yourself that was kind, right? Something for yourself that offers that value of what? Self-care, right? So it's like the Empress has that room to give to themselves, and to give to others, but they have to be able to give to themselves as well. So, okay, so somebody who's taking advantage, that message again, if you're giving them money, I mean, I'm not the type of intuitive to tell you all what to do, but I'm just saying, if somebody's taking your money constantly, it's time to cut them off. Okay? I don't know who needs to be cut off financially, but somebody does. This is someone that needs I'm getting like every week. This is somebody that needs something every week, and it costs you something, right? Massage and retail therapy is my mantra lately. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna put that. On. We're gonna put that on the board. Massage and retail therapy is my mantra lately. Yes, and you know what? I think we can all learn from that because same, same. Oh my gosh, like I thought to myself the other day because I am a video gamer. When I'm not being an intuitive that's throwing cards everywhere, but. But I like to. So I was like, when's the last time I like pre-ordered a video game or something? So I was like, I wanted to. So stuff like that. But I agree. I definitely, right? Nine of Cups is a celebration for sure. For sure. Nine of Cups is definitely a celebration. Nine of Cups is a celebration. That's like literally like your dreams coming true. Whenever Nine of Cups comes up, like whatever your situation you're asking, it's like the confidence that you see this coming to fruition. The Nine of Cups speaks to. Let me see. I love that. The Magician right here. But also, see, here's the thing. Okay. Because what I'm seeing here, I'm seeing an imbalance here. Okay. Because see, the Empress shows up right here. Right. You show up, right? Empress, Queen of Pentacles right here. Okay, mira. You show up right there, but everyone else is coming up as the Page of Swords, the Knight of Cups. It's not giving. It's not giving what it's supposed to fucking give. Because it's like you have to pour a little extra every single time in order to make these people happy. This doesn't have to be somebody that's, possessive per se. They can be just someone that just takes too much, or like every time it's like you have a conversation with them, you're exhausted because you constantly have to fight, you have to constantly defend yourself, or whatever the case is. But the Magician is right here, right, letting you know that you have everything already. So it's like, this is manifestation. This is completion. This is like, I have everything I need, right? So you having everything and being able to manifest, right? You're in a position to create and manifest right now. So with that, it's like you don't need the excess. You don't need the excess. The people that are just taking and taking and taking and taking and taking, right? And even if they're no longer around us, like we don't have these people taking from us, because that could be the case too. Some of y'all could be like, but Mikey, I don't have anyone around me taking this stuff, so what is this? Well, this could be somebody that still lives in our energy, possibly, right? Somebody that we still think about, so they're technically taking from us on the daily, right? So in some type of way, because of the impact that they had, if that was a negative impact, right? So this could be aftermath energy too. So how's the aftermath affecting you? If you've already cut someone like this off and you're kind of dealing with it, it's like, is it affecting your work? Is it affecting your career? Well, that's work, career. Is it affecting your other relationships? Is it pushed you to a point where it's like you're not codependent, which is great, but then are we slipping into hyper independence to the point where we don't let anything new in because we're terrified? And it makes sense. It makes sense why you would be like terrified or scared or whatever the case is, that somebody would come in and do the same shit all over again, right? But fuck those motherfuckers, okay? Because I've said this before, but I'll say it again. The people that screw us over, the people that overtake and take us for granted, right? They don't get a send away gift, right? And what's a send away gift, right? They get our happiness, our bliss. They change us for the worst. And so now we're in this position where we're trying to not impose on new people by making them pay for what that motherfucker did, right? So now we're learning how to correct, our this, that, and the other. They don't get to take the best parts of them with them, is what I'm trying to say. I've said that before, but I'll just say it again, but that kind of thing. So I feel like for some of you, you're either going to be confronting this type of relationship, or confronting the aftermath of already cutting someone like this off. Okay, because this is just somebody that, you know, had insecurity issues, somebody that took took too much, but someone that also maybe even talked behind your back a little bit and pretended to be kind to you to your face, or whatever the case is, right? But it's because they saw how amazing you were. They saw how brilliant you were. They saw how creative you were. They saw how kind you were. And they were like, "Oh my goodness, this is amazing. I don't want anyone else to get this." But what these people don't realize is that they are coming from it from like a scarcity type of mindset. They're thinking like that this energy isn't infinite and can't be shared in multiple ways. They think they have to have it, and if they don't have it in a specific way, they're going to lose it. Well, that's because that person's insecure in their own fear of lack of stability, or whatever the case is. That's their problem, basically, not yours. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what else. Let's see what else. See right here, Six of Cups, right here. This is the past not repeating itself, right? Positive nostalgia, okay? But it's also generosity, okay? The generous side of you is a beautiful side to have. Now it's like we just got to pick the right people to share it with. Some of you might have that opportunity this weekend, to be honest. Some of you might cross paths with someone. I don't know. Maybe you go to a coffee shop, honey. Maybe you go to a coffee shop and you're like, you know what? Maybe today's the day. I'm gonna meet him. I'm gonna meet the man, the hombre, the hombre of my dreams. Hey, you know what? It could happen. Who knows? Anyway, okay, not being optimistic. Anyway, so I drew an archetype card. Okay, these are oracle cards, right? But they're archetypes. So for a lot of you, you've been the hero, the hero, no, the hero and the heroine, right? Hero and heroine of, you know, people's story. You've been the one to save this person, that person, and the other person, but it's like you had to take that energy back for yourself, and also you deserve somebody that has those traits towards you as well, not just you being the one that's, you know, constantly saving people, constantly doing this, that, and the other. I don't know who needs to hear this, whether it's live or post live, but you got to let people get out of their own shit. Some of y'all have to let people just, you know, like, and I get it. I get that energy of like wanting to help and wanting to like extend yourself to the point where it's like, you know, I got to make sure this person's okay and this, that, and the other. But then that leans towards codependency sometimes, right? But now it's like, but this person, they got to figure their own shit out. So if you have somebody where it's just like you're worried about like what's going to happen to them next and this, that, and the other, okay, let's put it this way. If they're grown, they can make grown decisions just like the next person if they want to, right? And that's what I'm getting here, right? For some of you, you just, yeah, like sticking up for the wrong people. Some of y'all have been sticking up for the wrong people. Vampire. Mira. Oh my goodness. The energy vampires. But, you know, but in the upright position, the vampire is an awareness that somebody is being an energy vampire. So it's like, it's the awareness. You know, maybe you're stuck in a situation though, right? Maybe you're stuck in a situation where it's like, it's hard to separate from this person. And in that instance, and in that case, you know, it's not about doing everything at once. It's just about one thing, one step we can take to get towards this, one step at a time type of thing. Because if we do multiple steps at one time, then we're like confronted with this whole situation that has to change overnight when it's not meant to change overnight, because it took a long time to get to this point, whether it's the aftermath or whether you're going through this situation right now. You know, it's going to take time. So give yourself grace. Give yourself a lot of grace, okay? Because right here, Six of Swords, That's the calm. That's the calm after the storm. Okay? So this could very much be the aftermath. This could very much be you moving forward, you progressing past that which no longer serves you, and just like it's like moving on. You're on to bigger and better things. And sometimes that, as beautiful of a message as that can be, it's difficult for some to accept. To accept, like, wow, like that toxic part of my life is really over. I'm more in control now. That's a hard thing to want to say and accept, right? So for Two of Swords, though, right here, facing the fear, what is the fear of, like, being without this person or alone or having to find someone new and take a leap of faith all over again? These are all valid fears, right? But they are what leads you to not having to pour from an empty cup anymore. So it's about learning to not pour from an empty cup anymore. And then the Knight of Wands right there, you're going to have so much enthusiasm, right? Take it day by day, step by step. But the more you take it day by day, the more you take it step by step, the more you're going to realize that the enthusiasm that you have is valid. And then right here, the star. Oh my goodness. Okay. But okay, we have the star and we have the Knight of Wands. That's enthusiasm and optimism right there as you move forward. So give yourself the fucking grace. Okay, that's the word today. Grace. Let's fucking manifest that ombe. I agree. I agree. You know what? I'm just gonna go to a coffee shop just because of that. Let's let's all go to the coffee shop and report back. But you know, I just feel like moving forward, right? To give yourself the word of the day, maybe even the weekend, is just grace, you know, because I just see you having, you know, people enter your life who are willing to give you the grace that other people did not, for whatever reason. They're competitive, they're just dumb, they're, you know, fucking dumb. Some people are just fucked up, you know, and there's no really, like, I know it, like, we want to explain things, we want things to make logical sense sometimes, but sometimes, you know, people are just fucked up because they just want to be fucked up, you know, because they think that's what gets them what they need to get, and it's not. It's not, you know. And then those people leave their life, and then they're stuck staying the same bitter ass miserable motherfucker they were when, you know, they had you around and had access to you and this, that, and the other. No, 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 no. Right? Because people like that always need some sort of energy source to stay optimistic, to stay in that, you know, in high spirits, if you will, right? Because they rely on people who have high empathy, who have high optimism, who have high enthusiasm, because they need that, right? Because they don't have that. They do have that. They don't realize it, though, right? Or they just don't give a fuck to try. It's not just people that don't realize it. Some people just don't want to fucking try. They're like, I can get someone else for me to do it, you know? And it's like, no, motherfucker, you need to learn how to fucking tackle life on your own, you know? It's, you know, that kind of thing. But anyway, Nine of Wands right here. You're the warrior, okay? You're the one that's persevered through this, okay? Don't forget that. Despite this person moving on to the next person, the other person, that person, right? And just taking and taking and taking. Do not think for 1 minute that this motherfucker has things easier, right? Because you're moving towards, you know, the whole balance of things, the karmic things, right? And karma can be a positive thing as well. So it's like you're trying to figure out things for yourself from within. The people that move from a vain, superficial standpoint constantly, all the time, are constantly looking for the next thing to do their fucking work for them. But it's like, that's not how life works. So this motherfucker is miserable all the time, right? And that's for them to figure out. And, you know, I said this earlier on another live stream, but I'll say it again. You know, sometimes we get bummed out because we don't see the karma that someone goes through, or we don't see them reap what they sow, rather, for what they've done to us and this, that, and the other. But I thought of it this way. right? And this revelation kind of hit me the other day. And I was thinking to myself, what if the karma was losing access to me? I was like, when that motherfucker disconnected from me, that was the karma. That's when shit started. So I did see it. I did see the shit. Yeah, I didn't see them react to it in big time, whatever. But the disconnect, I felt that shit. So I'm thinking, what if that is? What if the disconnect is that's what it is? Goodbye. So, you know, they, you know, it's just better. It's just better to realize that you don't have to see anything. It's just is shit just naturally transpires and happens. Okay? You don't have to worry about nothing. There's nothing to fear in terms of like people getting away with what they do to us because you know if they choose to move forward constantly with a vain superficial perspective, that shit don't last. So anyway, I loved that wand energy. Yes, yes. I love that. But yeah, I don't know. I just felt like sharing that for a second. Okay, three of wands right here. See, you have a bunch of looking as we get further in this reading, you have a lot of looking ahead energy, right? So you have six of swords moving on, right? The whole reading started with walking away from something. So six of swords is moving on, right? Knight of wands, enthusiasm, which forces you to look forward, right? Three of wands, looking ahead again. The star, optimism, right? Nine of wands, perseverance. All these energies force you to look forward. So the key, stop looking back there. There's nothing back there. There's nothing. No more. There's nothing back there anymore. There's nothing for you to gain or lose in those situations anymore. It's time to embrace the new stuff. But right here at the Knight of Wands, not Knight of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, you know, this is where the grace and the patience comes in because you're doing the work. You're doing what you need to do. That's what the Knight of Pentacles tells me. You know, but just keep going. Anytime I see the Knight of Pentacles, I see someone that needs to keep going because that's where the retribution is. You know what the retribution is too? At the same time, I just thought of this as well, right? I've been thinking about this. You know what the best revenge, okay? Success, okay? Showing the bitter ass motherfuckers, okay, that you can and you do and you will have the life they told you that you fucking couldn't have. That's how you boom. That's how you get back to those motherfuckers. Okay? They told you you couldn't and you do. That's what it is. Okay? So moving forward with that energy and then saying no, but then you're like, hey, I'm in control. So I say yes for me, right? You tried it. You tried to have power over me. And I said no, right? That's when you chose to initiate and create and abundantly live in your power and your truth. And that's what fucking matters at the end of the day. The fact that you embrace those things, whether these motherfuckers like it or not, it doesn't matter because it's irrelevant, right? They want to be relevant so bad. And I've said this before, I'll say it again. Do not let someone there's people that will sit around trying to be the main character in your story. Okay? These motherfuckers aren't even worth being an extra in your production, let alone a main character. Please, honey. Okay? They can have several seats. They can wait for it to come out on DVD because they're not even getting invited to the premiere, the screening. They're not even getting invited. They can't even come to the theater to watch it. It's too out of budget for them. They can't afford you anymore, honey. Okay, so fuck these motherfuckers. Okay? So again, moving with grace, yes, but moving with power and realizing they had you fucked up. But oh well. Okay? Because this is your retribution. Justice. Okay? So the word of the weekend, the week, grace. for sure. It is grace. Absolutely. So the word of the day is, and weekend is grace. So that was the collective message, honey. I wanted to hop on because I didn't want y'all to think I forgot about my Facebook. I still want to. I'm still gonna be using this page. You know, the ones I'm on the most are TikTok and Facebook. Um, Instagram and YouTube. You know, I post on there as well, but the ones mostly are it's between TikTok and Facebook. But so real quick, I just wanted to communicate some things with y'all. If you didn't know, I do have an Etsy shop where I do personal video readings. Those are more intuitive readings as opposed to coaching. Face to face, it's more intuitive coaching. There is a coaching element that goes into my video readings, but they're mostly, intuitive tarot readings and this, that, the other. There's many topics, so feel free to visit and see like if something pops out and resonates with you. If you have any questions, message me on my Etsy shop specifically. Etsy's kind of strict about that, so just message me on my shop. You can also check out my website. It's going through some construction again, otra vez, but you know what? Things got to change, things got to upgrade, so here we go. Okay, so check out my website and book a session face-to-face, or look at the process broken down on how my Etsy video readings work. That's on mysticmikey.my.canva.site. That's where my main website is, where it has all my stuff, all my links and everything. So, but yes, beautiful soul, that is the collective message. And I just want to see real quick. Right, indeed, I'm so fucking agreed. The best revenge is to be the best. Let enviness, honey. Those envidiosas, those envidiosos, everything. They just, they naturally just feel it when you just succeed, honey. They can't take it. But but yeah, real talk for sure. I definitely agree. Definitely. But I want to remind each and every single one of you that you're fucking amazing. Okay. And I thank each and every single one of you for being here and continuing to be here, whether you're watching this live or post live. I've been on this page for a minute. It's been off and on. It's been a bumpy road and this, that, and the other. But I'm going to be here still, honey. I'm still going to be here reading y'all to filth. Okay, so y'all better get ready. Okay, because it's going to keep happening. Anyway, so... but yes, so thank you all so much for joining me today on the live. I do plan to go live once more before the new week starts, so sometime this weekend on Facebook. So look out for it. I'll communicate it on my page. So I'll do it that way. That'll be better, so that the times don't conflict so much. But so if you're new, welcome. And if you've been here a minute, you already know you just got read to fucking filth. Beautiful soul. Okay. So love y'all, and I'll talk to y'all later. Have a beautiful day. Mwah! You're fucking amazing.